Is life just suffering for most people? Get in with Costco, my friend. Best place you can be with no education. It supports a decent lifestyle, has amazing benefits, and a retirement plan. My partner and I live together. Make kinda crap money, but we are happy. We don't have many luxuries, but we eat 3 meals. Snuggle every night and even go out sometimes. You don't need a lot to be happy. Why is everyone pretending 50,000 a year sucks? 50 grand is still better than making 15 per hour, which comes out to roughly 26,000 a year after taxes. Which is what I make. Edit. Change the word before to after. Spelling mistake. Sorry. That article is misleading as hell. People making over 100K claim to be living paycheck to paycheck because they spend all their money. But that doesn't mean that they're struggling. Technically, you could make $1 million a month and live paycheck to paycheck if you bought enough Jags. Do you really think that your only choices are suffering or comfortable? Life isn't that clearly defined. Rich people can be miserable. Poor people can be happy. Even miserable people can have moments of happiness. Life is mostly routine. We spend 1/3 of our time sleeping and getting no joy or sadness from that. We have to eat and bathe, whether we are happy or not. We have to work for food and shelter. We get to control what we do in the moments. We can spend time with people we care about. We can have moments of joy that are shared and remembered. We can choose lie in bed alone, jealously scroll social media, or play the same games. We have the choices about those moments. Try to get out of the mindset about things being so clear-cut. Life isn't black or white. It's gray, routine, and usually uneventful. There are moments when that changes. And what we do with the moments makes us. UPS. Within 4 years you're making over $100,000 to deliver cardboard and medical is taken care of and best of all. No college degree required. The first of the 4 noble truths of Buddhism is literally that life is suffering. Equals. Being poor is hard, but it isn't constant misery. My mom is working class and my father, although he is no longer in my life, is from a middle-class family, so I grew up around both cultures. The people on my father's side of the family had money, but those people were not happy with themselves or other people. Constant judgment, constant passive aggression. Sure, they could pay all their medical bills, but they didn't have love in their hearts or joy in their lives. My mom and me are poor now. She has sporadic inclusion body myositis, SIBM, basically slower ALS, and will be unable to move or eat eventually. She's 60 and hasn't been able to walk for years. Full-time electric wheelchair user now. She went bankrupt from medical debt when she was still working. Even with health insurance, we have had to do online fundraisers for essential medical equipment that Medicare, Medicaid wouldn't cover. Beg to get what we need to live. I have had chronic pain since puberty that has gotten worse with time. I'm 31 now. We are the happiest we have ever been. Not having money for things you need is stressful, but we have so much fun living together since the pandemic started. We watch TV and movies, do art and puzzles. We're going to get a dog soon. We are over the poverty line now, so not living paycheck to paycheck and not missing meals or wearing clothes with holes like we have in the past, but still, we're poor by middle-class standards. And we're disabled. And our lives are full of joy. Live hands clapping in hands clapping, a hands clapping flyover hands clapping state. I've been looking around for a house with my wife, and for like $200,000 we can get a 2,500 SQFT house on 3 to 5 acres in a flyover state, not specifying for fear of Californians. which works out to like $400 minus $500 mo mortgage with our credit etc. Or we could live in a literal closet in San Francisco for $2,500 per mo. Also you're 19. Go to trade school. Welders make $25 per hour and plumbers and electricians' salaries shake out to doctors' salaries once you deduct malpractice insurance. I suffer a lot of idiocy. But I'm in retail, so it will never change. Yeah. Especially when you consider that most people live outside first world countries and have it even tougher than you described. Life is pain. As sad as it sounds. I would definitely forego having kids unless stuff gets better. I have one and it's so expensive. If I was 19 again, I'd look into the trades. Lots of solar panel companies, at least in the Northeast, will pay you and teach you skills while you work on your electrician's license. Google Revision Energy. Well paid while you learn. Have your license by age 25 and make serious bank after that. I know 6 years seems like a lifetime at 19. But it flies. Good luck. Yes, for blue collar, retail, fast food, warehouse and many others, it's fucking hell. I make roughly $50K a year. And live very well off. Given I don't live in one of the major metropolitan areas on the East or West Coast, I'm in a mid-sized city along the Gulf Coast. I'm a welder. Could make more money traveling. But then I'd work longer hours. And be stuck traveling. I live a comfortable life with a wife. And 2 kids. We're not rich. But we're not poor. If you don't plan to go to college for anything special, get into the trades. Plumbers. Electricians. Linemen. Welders. HVAC techs. All make good money. If I had to start again, I'd become an electrical apprentice. Put in my 4 to 5 years to become a journeyman. And ride it out. Perks of being an apprentice versus college are you're going to get paid good money while learning your craft. You'll basically be a labor hand that's there to assist and learn along the way. It's a time-honored tradition that gets results. My buddy is a journeyman electrician who's a construction foreman for a local company. Makes $38 an hour. And loves his job. He started off at $14 an hour as an apprentice and worked his way up. Don't feel so down. There is lots of opportunity in this country for a young guy willing to learn and get dirty. Living paycheck to paycheck doesn't automatically equal suffering. There's still much to appreciate about life beyond wealth. I know I'm suffering if that helps answer your question. I think life in general, even for wealthy people, is generally characterized by dissatisfaction. That's also influenced by my Buddhist philosophy. The principle that life as we currently experience it is characterized by dissatisfaction and suffering is the first noble truth the Buddha taught. Honestly, yes. A lot of us are suffering. I own my own business but can still only take about 42 to 45K a year. I have to live with 2 other younger people to afford to live in my city. But really, you make the best of it. Find a situation that is safe and enjoyable as much as possible, and try to live a good life. Pets definitely help too. I feel this. Partially why I'm an antinatalist.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.